So the only point I wanted to make sure of is our agent told the buyer, look, we'll play this game, but don't get your hopes up. It might happen, but it very well might not. A lot of things can happen in the meantime. Contract question. I have a buyer I've been working with. We have gone back and forth with another agent over a property and finally have an acceptable but oral counteroffer. Important. However, there's been some medical issues with the seller, and the seller may not want to sell now, depending on the results from the test he's going to take in July. He'll get the results back on July 9th when he's able to make a decision. My buyers are okay with waiting until the 9th for the seller to cancel the contract, but I'm afraid other offers might come in. So I'd like to put the counter offer in writing and sign so we're guaranteed the offer. However, if I just put a regular counter sign today, then that becomes the effective date and everything starts rather than the 9th. I love the thought process. He's right. Even if we gave the seller the right to cancel, my buyers still might be out the cost of inspections, HOA, et cetera. This is a good thought process. How should I word the contract so we have the counter offer locked in, but so everything would start on the 9th rather than today? Okay. This is the thoughtfulness I want you to see in a contract. And none of these things are wrong. It's not wrong to TOM it to see if this investor wants to make an offer. It's not wrong to have this. I said the most important thing I want you to do is tell the buyer that don't go buy furniture, because the seller is going to opt out. And we came up with language and said, basically, seller reserves the right to cancel up until July 9th, right? Which is fine. Inspection periods won't start until the 10th.
Could the seller have like a kick out clause with the term that they can kick out for, up until July 9th for any reason, kind of, and then say the effective date will be July 9th? Say all parties agree the effective date of this contract shall be.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, that's basically what you're saying.
Yep. But the point I want to make clear is tell the buyer there's no guarantee here any way, shape, or form. We couldn't come up with any language that specifically said if your cancer test comes back positive, because it's going to be marked as pending in the MLS, so that'll reduce showings. But other offers could still come in, and if they're higher, the seller has an automatic opt-out clause. So it's just kind of funky, and that's what happens in this market. There's just so much going on, and people are crazy, and they're buying when they're not ready to buy, and they're wanting to sell, but they're not sure they're going to sell, and you have all that stuff going on, and we've got to deal with the algorithms don't do that well. So the only point I wanted to make sure of is our agent told the buyer, look, we'll play this game, but don't get your hopes up. It might happen, but it very well might not. A lot of things can happen in the meantime.